What happens when you give 4 different AIs the same business crisis and ask them to solve it? This is AI Battle Royale, where I pit the best against the best. Today's episode 5, we're testing which AI can actually solve real business problems when everything hits the fan. Our use case: Ethelred Inc., a global e-commerce company, is facing what I call the perfect storm. 4 things went wrong at once. Political instability cut their manufacturing by 40%. A shipping lane got blocked, adding 15 days to delivery times. Demand for their newest product skyrocketed. And here's the kicker: a cyber attack wiped out their inventory system, so they have no idea what they actually have in stock. The CEO needs a solution in 48 hours, or the company collapses. I fed this exact same crisis to ChatGPT, Claude, Perplexity, and DeepSeek. What came back was fascinating. ChatGPT's The Optimizer approach was the most straightforward and practical solution. While other AIs went extreme or complex, ChatGPT gave you the business textbook answer. The core strategy was pure cost minimization and efficiency, reallocating limited resources to achieve maximum revenue retention. The action plan prioritizes high-margin SKUs first, consolidates shipments into fewer but larger cargo loads to save money, implements dynamic pricing to dampen demand, and leverages air freight selectively but only for top-tier customers. The expected outcome: revenue loss gets minimized, costs stay controlled, and the most loyal customers still get served, preventing total brand collapse. Claude's The Optimizer route was the most aggressive and ruthless. This wasn't just cost-cutting, this was mathematical resource allocation focused on maximizing revenue per unit by rationing inventory to only the highest value customers. The action plan was bold: manual inventory audit with immediate dynamic pricing, increases of 20 to 30%, contact secondary suppliers, charter air freight for only the 10% of highest margin products, implement a customer ranking system, and launch a limited availability marketing campaign to make scarcity feel premium. Expected outcome: reduce unit sales by 60 to 70%, but maintain 70 to 80% of normal revenue. Perplexity's The Heuristic approach was the most human-centered and decentralized solution. While others relied on algorithms and data, Perplexity said, "Trust your people." Their core strategy was rules-based damage control, emphasizing speed and robustness through human decision-making. The action plan is to immediately shift to diversified suppliers, deploy manual inventory audits, implement emergency reorder points, prioritize transparent customer communication, and here's the key: empower regional managers to make rapid, localized decisions. Expected outcome: rapidly stabilize operations and protect customer relationships through organizational psychology rather than pure technology. Then, DeepSeek's The Predictor strategy is the most technically sophisticated and forward-thinking solution. While everyone else was playing defense, DeepSeek's core strategy used predictive modeling to create a digital twin of the supply chain and eliminate uncertainty completely. The action plan was next level: launch demand sensing using social media data scraping, run what-if simulations for every scenario, predict blockade duration, and create probabilistic inventory modeling to estimate true stock levels in real time. Expected outcome: transform decision-making from reactive to proactive and achieve better long-term stability through superior data reconstruction. DeepSeek was the clear winner because while ChatGPT played it safe, Claude went aggressive, and Perplexity relied on people. DeepSeek was the only one that refused to accept the broken rules of the game. It looked at the data blackout, the root cause, making everything else impossible. That's the difference between managing symptoms and curing the disease. Look, this wasn't just about which AI gives better answers. It's about how different types of intelligence approach the same problem. Some focus on immediate damage control, others on long-term strategic advantage. Subscribe if you want to see more of these AI battles, and let me know in the comments which approach you would have taken. Until next time, keep building, keep hustling, and keep testing. See you in the next AI battle.